Good evening everyone. I am Sarang Ramle. I completed mechanical engineering from PESIT. Initially worked as math faculty in Shaheen PU College. Now I am going to give one demo on the topic of inverse trigonometric function. I am giving this demo to Vedantu.com. This is for 2nd PU or 12 CBSE regular curriculum. Here there are three words: inverse trigonometric function. We will start with the word function. Before going to function, function is a special kind of relation. So we will start with relation. Now what I said is function is a special kind of relation. The reason behind this, before going to reason, I will tell what is meaning of word relation. Relation, it is an English word. It has been borrowed in maths from English only. Relation means connection or recognizable link between two elements or two members or two things. Everywhere, everything, it will start with the relation only. For example, now I am giving demo to Vedantu.com. So I am starting one relation with Vedantu.com. After, not only here, anywhere in real life as well as in maths, everything will start with relation only. For example, in maths we have L is less than M or L is parallel to M. Triangle 1 is similar to triangle 2 or triangle 2 is congruent to triangle 2 and so on. And in real life, L is brother of M or A is brother of B and so on. In all these relations, we observe one similar thing, that is there are two elements or two members. So for relation, we can say that two elements or two members are required to start one relation. Now, as I said, function is a special type of relation. We will come to function. And one more thing, in maths, relation has one formal definition, that is subset of A cross B. A and B are two non-empty sets. I will assume that the student who is watching this video is aware of what is sets, Cartesian product. So subset of, and also I will assume that he will be knowing what is subset of. So the definition of relation is subset of Cartesian product A cross B. So this was all about relation. Relation means connection or recognizable link between two elements or two members. And in maths it is defined as subset of Cartesian product. For example, you take set A as 1, 2, B as 3, 4. A cross B is 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4. This is Cartesian product. Now any subset of this Cartesian product defined by describing some rule or some relationship is known as a relation. So finally, coming to formal definition, relation means subset of Cartesian product A cross B, where A and B are two non-empty arbitrary sets. So this was all about relation. I hope you might have understood what is relation. If any doubts, you can text me. Now coming to function. Function is a special kind of relation. Why I was saying this is, before going to this, in 11th or in first PUC, we studied definition of function. Function is a rule or correspondence which produces function is a rule or correspondence which produces new elements out of some given, or function can be thought of as a machine. Function is like a machine. For writing we cannot write this as machine, but for understanding purpose I am saying this as machine. Function is a machine which produces new elements out of any machine. It will take input and give output. Similarly, function is also something like that, which will take some elements as input and it will give some elements as output after processing. So this is all about function. Now why I was saying function is a special kind of relation is, suppose there is one, this is x, y, this is input, output. Here we consider x as input and y as output. These are all elements input. Now function means it is like a machine, so it will do some operation or it will do some process. After processing it will give us some output. Now here function, these are all inputs, it will give us outputs. So if we observe this, here there are two elements, everywhere there are two elements, and there is some connection between these two elements. Now I said function is a special kind of relation. Why I said this is, in function also there are two elements, in relation also there are two elements, and there is some connection or there is some link between these two elements. That's why I said function is a special kind of relation. Now coming to formal definition of function, function is a rule or correspondence which produces new elements out of some given elements. This is the formal definition. Now coming to functions, in functions if we broadly classify functions, there are mainly three types of functions. If we classify single valued function, multi-valued function, single valued function, multi-valued function, and partial function. This is broad classification of functions. Functions are mainly classified as single valued function, multi-valued function. For PU, for CBSE board level up to JE advanced level, we deal with only single valued functions. These two, multi-valued and partial functions, they are not in syllabus, though I will give what it is, because inverse trigonometric, it is a kind of multi-valued function only, it is a type of multi-valued function only, and there are several multi-valued functions. So about multiple single valued functions, there are so many trigonometric functions. A to Z functions will come. Under that I will discuss about, there are several single valued functions. Before going to single valued function, I will talk something about multi-valued function. What is multi-valued function is, for example, there is one, we will get two outputs. These types of, means one input, for one input we are getting multiple outputs. That is why these types of functions are known as multi-valued functions. Examples are square root function, integration is also one function. Why it is function? When integration will come, at that time I will tell. Next one, integration, square root function, and inverse trigonometric function. Since I am talking about inverse trigonometric function, I came to multivalued function, and in that I am discussing about inverse trigonometric function. This inverse trigonometric function we will convert it to single valued function, and after that we will study about single valued function. Now coming to logarithmic function. Logarithmic function is partial valued function, because since function means every element negative, 0 and positive, they should have output. But logarithm is also one function, but negative values and 0 values is not defined in logarithmic case. That is why these are known as partial functions. Since negative values and 0 values is not defined in logarithmic function, this is known as partial functions. I hope you might have understood what is multivalued function and partial functions. These are called partial functions because negative and 0 is not, and multivalued means for one input it will give us multiple outputs. That is why it is known as multivalued functions. Now for syllabus we don't have multivalued functions and partial functions. We will discuss everything, all the functions whichever I am discussing A to Z will be of the type single valued function only. Just for knowledge I have discussed about multivalued function and partial function. Now coming to single valued function, A for algebraic function, B for beta function, C for constant function, D for determinant, derivative, E for exponential, F for fractional part function, G for greatest integer function,